Hey, my name is Dan. I used to work at the biggest dealership in the country. Now I teach fine folks like you how not to get fucked when buying a car. Now in this video, I just want to talk to you about something that I seen on Facebook. This is not a video about saving money, so don't want to waste your time. I'll tell you straight up, all right? So this is something that I seen on Facebook. I posted a comment on one car salesman's Facebook page. He has a pretty decent following. And I said, hey, check out my stuff, because I really wanted to see what a salesman with a Facebook following, with a Facebook fan page would, what would the reaction be? And then 14 weeks later, that's almost 4 months later, he responded, and it was kind of interesting. So you can see his comment right here where he's saying that I only have 24 people on my page. I upload videos there at the same rate I upload them on YouTube, but the difference with YouTube versus Facebook is you have to pay Facebook to advertise your stuff, or you have to upload, something really fucking viral, like a cat sitting on the table, or a donkey screaming or a goat screaming. And my content is really boring comparing to, the really viral stuff. And I find YouTube is just a little more friendlier for videos. Hey, would you look at that? YouTube is a little more friendlier for videos than Facebook. Who would have thought? But okay, listen to the second comment. This is precious. I love it. I love this guy. Perhaps we should do a live stream interview where you can table your perspective on how people get fucked, and we should debate it. What would the debate be? I actually sent this guy DM, and I replied to his message like right then and there. Typically I respond as quickly as as I can. So what would this guy's reply be? I kind of done a little bit of debates myself. I love debates. And I was thinking from the other perspective, genuinely, what would the car salesman say? So this is, I wrote some points that I would possibly have to refute. First one, when I say dealerships trying to fuck you over, dealership fees. Why is there a dealership fee? Better question. What is a dealership fee? What is a dealership fee? Literally. And if your answer is, well, it's for us to process the paperwork. Are you processing this thing by hand? On a fucking bicycle over to China? Or are you faxing something over, pressing buttons? Are you just putting something in the envelope and mailing over? Are you sending an email? Is that what you call processing the paperwork for $500, $600, $700, $1,300? Is that okay? Processing the paperwork. We're gonna process it. We're gonna mail that shit, and we're gonna charge you $500 for us to press buttons. That's gonna take us what? 2 minutes? 3 minutes? 15 minutes? Whoa! $500 for 15 minutes of work? Holy shit! Maybe I should quit this gig and do what you do. $2,000 an hour at 15 minutes for $500. That's a good gig. Fuck law school. Who cares about being a doctor? A fire chief? What's that? I'll just sell cars and make $500 in 15 minutes processing paperwork. I'll try to keep calm. I'll stay fucking calm on this one. Next one. Salesmen make money by taking money away from you, when I make money by trying to save you money. Literally, do you need a salesman to buy a car? Here's the car. You got approved from your credit union. What salesman do you need? There's the money, there's the car, exchange the fucking paperwork. This shouldn't take more than 60 minutes. Hey, would you look at that? 60-minute car. It shouldn't take you more than 60 minutes. You're buying a fucking car, not a kidney in Colombia. I told myself I was gonna stay calm. Let's stay calm, all right? Dealers literally hold new cars hostage so you can't buy them. You cannot go to a car manufacturer and buy a car directly for the same price that a dealership gets cars from. You can't. Okay, let's keep going. Trade-ins. I teach people how to get the most for their trade-ins. What do? What does a salesman do? Salesman's job is to give the least possible amount of money for your trade-in because they're gonna mark it up and sell it at the profit. Literally, think about this. If I'm your friend in the dealership, I'll be like, hey man, the car that you're trying to trade in, they're giving you $7,000 for it. Look at Craigslist. Is it being sold for more on Craigslist than $7,000? Yes, it is. Is it being sold for more than $7,000 on Facebook Marketplace? Yes, it is. Now, let me ask you one last question about this. If you sell them your car for whatever they're offering you, will they sell this car for more or less than you? Of course, for more. Then why shouldn't you sell it? Do you have a family? I don't mean just like, are you married, you got kids? Like, do you have parents? Do you have sisters? Do you have fucking cousins? Do you even like yourself? If you sell your car for $500, $700, $1,000 more, is that money for you? Can you use extra $500? If you spend 5 hours and you make $500 by selling this car on Craigslist, that's $100 an hour. You literally made the same money as a fucking doctor, as a lawyer. Like, I don't know what your guys' financial situation is, but $500 for me at $100 an hour. That's a good amount of money. Let's keep going. F&I, finance and insurance. After a person agreed to monthly payment and they agreed on the price of the car, after 5, 6, 7 hours of fucking fighting with you, what do? You take that person to F&I manager, to another manager that will be upselling them bullshit products that are marked up 5, 10 times as much. If you don't think this is true, let's talk about this. Prove me wrong. Tell me how your edge security labels are not worth $14 that you're charging, I don't know, $1,200, $1,500. How much are you charging for them? Do you still sell them, or were they found illegal in your state? Because many states outlawed that shit, and some states are still selling this bullshit. Is your state and dealership one of those states where it was outlawed, or is still push that shit? I would love to know. Let me ask you one question. Why should a customer buy a car from your dealership? Do you have the best possible prices? Do you have unique cars that nowhere else can be found? No. Okay, so you have cars that can be found everywhere else, you don't have a special product, and you don't have special pricing. Then why the fuck would a customer walk into your dealership and just buy a car from you instead of shopping over 100 or 150 dealerships to find the best price? When I'm looking for a car for a customer, I contact over 100 dealerships to find them the best price. 100 dealerships. If you don't give me the best price, I just move on. That's it. Simple as that. So if you don't have the best price, why should I buy a car from you? What is the point of having a salesman in the dealership? Why? I don't understand. Can you explain? Can you tell me anything about what I just said? Hey, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up below and click the subscribe button over my head, or watch one of those 2 videos if you want to see more money-saving tips about cars. This is Dan with 60 Minute Car. I'm signing out, and I'll see you on the internet.